that I would always still try to come on between the hours of 8 to 10, just to kind of just share my day. So today was January the 22nd, 2024. Whoa, what a day. Today I started off really, really interesting. Again, I asked God to come with me every single step of the way, just because of the fact that I realized that a lot of the things that, you think that you can do things on your own. You know how when your parent, learn how to do a bicycle and all this other stuff, learn how to do roller skating, and then you just be like out there and then you get hurt. I know that the world will tell us to continue to be self-sufficient and independent, but it seems like the more and more we try to do that, the more hurt we become. And being secure of who you are. See, the reason why everyone wants to be self-sufficient and independent is because of the fact that, they're trying to appease other people who don't really care nothing about them, or care less about, their future or their purpose, or what's destined for their lives. And so I remember, you get the opportunity to like be able to walk home by yourself, and then some kind of crazy stuff happens. It seems like every single time that you tried to be independent, self-sufficient, it led to either pride, it led to either some kind of stuff that you were not made aware of, or you got yourself involved in something that you were afraid to even admit that it happened. And so today I basically said, God, I need you. Like I woke up and I was like, I need you. I need you every single step of the way. And so that's like literally when I tell you, so today was spent with me and him. Found out that the physical therapist that I had was the wrong site, which was crazy because I was like, what? And so that was very interesting in itself, And then I went to see a woman about my teeth, the dentist, and it's not as bad as what I thought it was gonna be, especially because of what's been going on. But she was very kind and everything else, and believe it or not, I got an early appointment in the morning for a cleaning, for a semi-deep cleaning, what have you. And then just spent a lot of the time just kind of trying to figure out, what is God saying in this time of me, trying to know what I'm supposed to do, where I'm supposed to go, and everything else. What is God saying to me? And the biggest thing that I realized was that the fact that, being able to have the affirmation of my identity. And that's something that I still struggle with. I struggle with knowing that I'm God's child. I will say it till the cows come home, but to receive that from my head to my heart, that's a daily walk with him. And so I just basically was like, Lord, I need you to help me with that. Help me in the things because of the fact that, sometimes you're thinking when you're in situations like, where are you, God? Where are you? I was on a Bible study tonight around 9:00 today, and they were saying how God immediately got Peter from drowning. God immediately healed the woman with the issue of blood. And so they were saying, hey God, what is that? Like, where's my immediate, and one of the ladies was like, sometimes that's God's pruning and growing and doing a whole bunch more things because you're not ready. And even though we're thinking, okay, I want out of this, this entire thing. And you think about Joseph. It took 17 years before the fruition came. Abraham and Sarah, I mean, they were well into their 90s. So 90 years of a promised child. You think about Job. I mean, a lot of people think that it was just a couple days, but no, Job went through it, you know? And so you find yourself, thinking, okay, Lord, what are you saying? And what am I not listening to, And so my day was very interesting. I did Bible study. That's why I'm not home right now, and that's why tomorrow we'll pick up with the January the 22nd. But I still wanted to just come on, whatever, to make sure that I made an attempt every single time between 8 to 10, what have you, because again, I want to be consistent, and that's something that I have not been, and then I got an opportunity to talk with one of the producers at Share-Shawntelle Academy, what I'm doing with, the things that, I didn't finish my testimony, and what am I going to do and how I'm going to edit it and, just all of that kind of stuff. I think I just have so many different kind of things. And I always think that God is, even though I feel as though that I have rested, and this is me being wise in my own eyes. I feel as though that I've rested a lot, but apparently I don't think I have. I don't think that I've rested enough for God, And so that to me in itself was just something that I kind of thought about, and I was just like, Lord, help me. Help me in the things that you are trying to prune out of me. Help me in the things that you want me to shema, to listen. That was the issue with the Israelites. They never listened. They would complain, then they would obey, then they would complain, then they would obey. But it was half obedience. Because in that complaining, they would obey, but partly. And I still think that's disobedience. So, and that's something that I'm dealing with right now, like, to be honest, just being able to know what God is trying to do in my life and being okay with the things that he is pruning out of me. I mean, you think about it, right? It's the crushing and in the pressing. There's this song, in the crushing, in the pressing, you are making new wine. What? Come on. Because that's the only way that you can get. Like, these grapes has to be pressed. They have to be crushed and all of this stuff. And if you think about it, being crushed and pressed does not feel so good, right? So, well, guys, I'm with someone right now, but I wanted to just come on and just kind of, again, be consistent with just coming on, sharing exactly my journal entry, and then on top of it, we'll come back with the Bible reading and everything else, the Bible study. But just wanted to just kind of just share the one nugget that I got from this whole experience today is that be careful of what you're listening to. Despite of the fact that it may be good information, it may be stuff that you don't know, it may be from a person that you know, be careful of what you listen to. It says to guard your eyes and guard your ears, And so, just ask the Holy Spirit daily, hourly, to help you, help you with not too much information is not always good information. That is the one thing that I think that's happening in our world. We have all of this information. But the other cool thing, I got to meet this lady. She so passionate. I told her she needs to literally run for some kind of office, because her passion, she's talking about the grassroots of things. Most people, they want to see change, but they either compromise or they look a certain kind of way. But there's people that literally, that the narrative is like kind of like jacked up, because of the fact that when you look at it, are we really getting the narrative from exactly the local area? And so she was just talking about when I tell you, a whole bunch of things that I had never even thought about, but I will say, learned a lot from her, especially in the fact that be careful of what you listen to. Not all information is good information. I kept saying this all day today to people. It says, my people perish for the lack of knowledge. And so I keep telling people, when I say that, I'm not talking about this worldly knowledge. I'm not talking about, CNN or ESPN or all these other different kind of things. The knowledge that I'm talking about is literally God's word, truth, Him. That is the knowledge that we are to pursue. That is the knowledge that is meaningful, that's going to give us life and life abundantly. That's the knowledge that's going to keep us informed. So be careful of what you listen to, because all of that information is not all good information. And so that's why we go ahead and we read the word of the Lord every single night, because that word, that's truth. It cannot be, how if you're a good lawyer, right, you can actually manipulate certain different kind of things or what have you. But with God, His word is the truth. He's the truth. He's the way. He's the life. And so there's no manipulation in that. So I just wanted to just come on, share that with you guys. I hope you guys had an amazing day. Again, I'm gonna come back later on and just be like, hey guys, but I will tell you, the lesson was be careful of what you listen to. Well, guys, I'm going to see you on the flip side. Again, this was January the 22nd, 2024, my journal entry, and we are 21 days until my birthday. What? Oh my goodness. Well, guys, I'll see you guys later. God bless. Live generously, praise loudly, live fully with the word of the Lord. 'Cause I will sing to you, my King, and I will praise your name forever, and I will sing to you, my King, and I will praise you forever away. God bless. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Bye.